Hey you guys. How are y'all doing, man? My homie, Pee Wee Herman. I know I didn't do that right, but that was my big dog. He passed away battling cancer. He was only 70 years old, and then another actor, the show I enjoyed, kinda was Angus on Euphoria. He passed away, and he was so much like his character in real life. It was almost spooky. Like, he was like battled mental illness. He had been honest about that, and yeah, he passed away. His father passed away, I guess, last week, and he took it really hard and ended up overdosing. And it's just so sad and unfortunate, and it just makes you just understand, at least for me, how short life is, and the goals and everything that we kill ourselves to try to achieve. We have to still take care of our mental health along the way. We still have to spend time with the people that matter, and I know, like, I am bad about that. I'm not bad about it, but we're all kind of just trying to do the best we can in this crazy world. And shout out to anybody that's struggling. Always put your mental health first, man, and whatever that means, whatever that looks like to you. Some people's mental health is not dealing with a family. Some people's mental health is puppies, beaches, walking, outdoors. I saw a full moon today. It was absolutely beautiful. I actually found some bubble wrap. Here's some ASMR for you. I'm like, let's pop some bubble wrap. It's so fun. I'm gonna stop torturing you guys with that. But for me, because my life is so busy, I try to find the little joys in life to make me smile. Just anything. Honestly, you have to. I mean, if you wait to go on vacation, or wait to do this, or wait to do that, and I'm still with this stupid Twitter app looking for Twitter. Y'all be killing me with this, Elon. But yeah, man, it is sad. It's just, once again, that you can't reiterate, money and all that does not make one happy. It really doesn't. So take care of yourself. Stop trying to fix everybody. Like, I know for me, if it's outside of my kids and stuff, like, I can only worry about me. Like, I can't fix people. I can't make people happy. People, that's an inside job. And when you beat yourself up trying to make somebody else happy, or make things be the way you see them, you just can't. It'll drain you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take care of yourselves out there. It's scary, and this world is hard, and life is hard, and it can look like the most perfect situation ever, but yeah, that was just some sad news today. A gunman has shot and wounded by police after firing a gun inside a Hebrew school in Memphis, Tennessee. Mr. Beast sues his food delivery partner over low quality food. I never even knew Mr. Beast had food. I know this dude's super rich. A body has been found in a 55-gallon drum near Malibu's famous Surfrider Beach. Interesting. I bet whoever killed that person never banked on that drum washing ashore. Boxer Felix Verdejo's guilty verdict in the killing of his pregnant partner, Keshla Rodriguez, has helped bring closure to her family and a focus on calls to end gender-based violence in Puerto Rico. Rest in peace, Pee Wee. Yeah, Angus Cloud was only 25 years old. This all these deaths and this young death is just blowing my mind. So Lake Lanier has this like history of being a haunted lake due to it used to be like black towns that were flooded. And so a lot of people have like a lot of conspiracy theories about that lake being haunted and all that. Well, another death, a 24-year-old man died after being electrocuted when he jumped off a dock into Lake Lanier, which is wild. People continue to go back there, which is also wild, because I'm too scary. If somebody told me there's a myth of this and a myth of that, I'm gonna go on and myth my butt right on about. I'm good. So Lori Vallow has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in the murder of her 2 children and for conspiring to murder her husband's previous wife. This lady's the lady that, they were like doomsday, whoever they were. Her kids have been missing for years, and her and her new husband had moved on to Hawaii, and it was I'm sure they're gonna make a movie out of this. I think there's already been a million documentaries, because she would never even say like where her children were, and they finally found their bodies. So yeah, she told the judge that she knew for a fact that her children and Tammy Daybell were happy in heaven. Tylee and Joshua have communicated with her that they are happy after their deaths. Vallow said, "Jesus knows me and Jesus understands me." She said, "I mourn with all of you who mourn my children and Tammy. Jesus Christ knows the truth of what happened here. Jesus Christ knows no one was murdered in this case. Accidental deaths happen. Suicides happen. Fatal side effects from medications happen." Boyce noted that Vallow Daybell's last mental health evaluation showed that she suffered from hyper-religiosity, an unspecified personality disorder with histrionic and narcissistic features, according to the judge, but she also refused to comply with court order screening that may have mitigated her sentencing. "After all of this evidence and trial, you haven't shown any remorse," Boyce said. "You haven't said you're sorry. You haven't done anything to seek leniency from the court." Tylee is Vallow Daybell's biological daughter from her third marriage to Joseph Ryan, who died of a heart attack in 2018. Joshua was adopted in 2014 by Lori and her fourth husband, Charles Vallow. She and her fifth current husband, Chad, were accused of being obsessed with doomsday prophecy and believed that people could become zombies possessed by evil spirits. Prosecutors read a statement Monday by Kobe Ryan, Vallow Daybell's adult son, who said that his mother's actions have kept him from being able to share his life with people he loved the most. "My children will never know their uncle, their aunt or grandfather, or even their grandmother," he said in a statement. Tylee and JJ brought so much light into this world with their life stolen. "I'd like to share. I believe nothing could or ever will be the same." Prosecutors described Vallow Daybell as a woman who would remove any obstacle in her way and would use money, power, and sex to get what she wanted. During the weeks-long trial earlier this month, her attorney argued that she was a loving mother who became intrigued with biblical prophecies about the end of the world. Authorities first began searching for them in 2019 after several family members contacted authorities concerned they hadn't seen or spoken to the children since September. Police said Vallow and her husband lied to authorities about the children's whereabouts during the investigation and failed to comply with court orders to physically produce children. Their remains were found the following year in 2020 on a property owned by Chad Daybell in Idaho. Court documents said that Joshua, who was adopted, had special needs and was buried in a pet cemetery, and that Tylee's remains were dismembered and burned in a fire pit. In 2019, Tammy Daybell was found dead of what were believed to be natural causes at the time. Investigators later exhumed her body and conducted an autopsy, which ruled her death as homicide. So that was her new husband's wife. Vallow Daybell married Chad just weeks after his wife's previous death. Prosecutors said during the trial that she took part in a conspiracy to kill Tammy so that she and Chad could be together. Chad, a self-published author who wrote doomsday-focused fiction, is awaiting trial on the same murder charges. Charles and Vallow were married in 2006 or estranged by 2019. When divorce papers were filed, Charles Vallow learned that his wife was having an affair with Chad in June 2019 and was shot by his brother-in-law Alex weeks later. So her fourth husband was killed as well. This is such a crazy gumbo of craziness. Vallow and Cox were questioned at the time or weren't charged, as they claimed self-defense. A grand jury charged her with conspiracy to commit murder in the first degree nearly 2 years after his death. She will be tried separately in Arizona in that case. Cox died in December 2019 from a pulmonary embolism. Kay, Charles' sister, and Joshua's biological grandmother cried in court Monday during her victim impact statement. The grief my family and I have endured is immeasurable, as Lori cruelly took my big brother Charles, my adorable grandson JJ, and my beautiful niece Tylee and sweet Tammy, whose family I've come to know and love. Lori is undeniably a monster. Her husband Larry spoke to reporters following the statement and did not speak highly of Vallow and said that was a bucket of shit, he said. And I agree, because that was a lot. And she still has no remorse. She really don't. Let's see. Madonna feels lucky to be alive after she was hospitalized due to bacterial infection that forced her to postpone the launch of her international tour. A lot of news today. Elon Musk had put an X on top of their office and they removed it because it was flashing and people complained about it. So there's that news for all those following the flashing X that is now used to be Twitter. It's so confusing. Every time I open my phone, I'm like, where's Twitter? And then this crazy X, which I don't have. My brain's too tired to go down the roll of what that is and what conspiracy that can mean, and me clicking on an X on my phone. Just too much. The lady that Cardi threw the microphone at is of course suing for assault, because why wouldn't she? So it's like, Cardi can't be throwing microphones at people, because people will sue. People almost antagonize you to do that. Let's get into Reddit's, because your credit won't get it. Let's see, what's the women folk talking about? My boyfriend told me something today that was very hard to hear, and I would like others' opinions. This is long. Today, long story short, even though this is very long, my boyfriend admitted to me that he compares me to other women we were out together and does conclude finding them hotter than me. I don't know how to take this. I told him I'm mature enough to know he might notice or think another woman is attractive, but in complete honesty, I never thought he'd compare me on that. This was extremely painful to hear. I admitted to him too, but I appreciate his honesty. After further discussing it, he shared with me that he doesn't think I ever compare him to anyone else if they are very attractive, and he says he feels bad that he doesn't, but he'd never cheat on me or want someone else instead. He said he doesn't know why he compares my attractiveness to other women, and then told he's always done that. Girl, break up with him. And number two, I want to know what he looked like, because he got a lot of nerve. The main people that compare are the main ones that don't even look like anything. But that is not the kind of man you want to be with. Like, what if you had children one day, and he compares his kids to other kids that might be better? That's terrible. A lot of people are calling him an a-hole. I agree. No thanks. How long is too long for blowjobs? Shoot, I'm old. 5 minutes tops. Somebody said more than 10 minutes only because my jaw starts to hurt. Somebody says I don't have a sense of time and have no idea how long mine are, but the answer is When there's no more employment in it anymore, that's when it's too long. Y'all going into the jaw hurts? That's crazy. I'm too old for that. Danny Glover style. What do you do when a woman is having a cry in the ladies' room? Depends on how bad I have to go to the bathroom. Like, if I have a bubble guts, like, I'm gonna just act like I can't see her and hold my stomach. But if I'm just in there to make sure my hair is straight, I'll see if she cool. You know, COVID, I'm scared to even interact with people. And the restroom is such a small place now. Somebody said, I'll leave and let her cry in peace. Girl, not if I gotta go. Ask if she's okay, has everything she needs, offer a tissue. A lot of you guys are really nice. It depends on how bad I have to use the restroom for real. What are things every man should at least try, even though they are stigmatized as feminine or unmanly? I think every man should get a pedicure or a manicure for that matter. Somebody said telling friends you love them, shaving your legs, going to the spa. Treat yourself. That's what I say. If you need to relax, definitely go to the spa. Definitely get massage. Definitely relax. Everybody needs to relax. How touchy are men with their platonic female friends? How touchy are men with their platonic female friends when they have a girlfriend? Touchy? Like, my friends don't touch me. I mean, I dap you up, I give you a hug, but touchy is a weird word for platonic. It's like a give you a hug when I see you, give you a hug when I leave, but touchy is an interesting term. Somebody said I think it's inappropriate. So let's see. I have a coworker who entered the company a few months ago. After a while, we became close work friends and would always end up sitting next to each other to talk and gossip. Slowly, he started to become really touchy, messing with my hair, squeezing my cheeks, elbows, and arms, poking my shoulder constantly while we talked, sitting close to the point our legs were touching. We started this thing where every time we were close, he holds my hand, even if it's just for a few seconds. He always tries to make me laugh when I'm on a Zoom call, and in general, it's really fun to be around. I started to develop feelings for him, but then a coworker told me he had a girlfriend and they had been together for like 10 years. This left me really confused. I'm not sure if he's just really a touchy person or that's his love language. He's not touchy with anyone else in the office. I would definitely feel a little weird if my boyfriend did that. Yes, he's trying to screw you, girl. Don't. Like, some of y'all just be trying to be slow on purpose, like, for real. Like, you know he trying to hit. And if you don't know what hit means, trying to smash, he's trying to, get in them guts, girl. Let's see what else we have. Let's see here.
I stay clean in like dancing because I'm sorry, y'all. So I love a good strip club.
Yes.
And I'm always like, Lord, she done pulled them draws down about 6, 7, 8, 10 times tonight. How are you staying clean, dry? Has anybody ever farted? These are the things I be wanting to know. Like, how you twerking like that and like you didn't fart at all
discharge.
ever? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no discharge. There's nothing. It just be clean and dry. I'm like, oh.
You change your clothes. You keep your clothes changed. You freshen up. You got spray deodorant. Some girls cut their tampon string and put their tampon in to keep discharge from coming down.
Oh.
Or when they dancing on their cycle. Either or. So it's tricks and stuff that they do.
You don't want to just take the week off when you on your cycle?
I mean, they might have rent due.
How do the women stay clean?
Not the rent due. Yeah, I mean, I never thought about that. You dropping your drawers over and over again. I mean, I guess if y'all, I mean, this is a job to them, so I don't think they're getting off on this stuff, I would imagine. Excuse me. Indiana parents charged after their 5-year-old son, who tested positive for cocaine, accidentally shot and killed his toddler brother. What the heck is going on in there? Dang. This is wild. Let's get into these story times, though. So much news today, I forgot what I even downloaded for you guys. Alright, let's get into it.
Lindsay and her mom. If this is how they behave in public, just think what they do behind closed doors. It was also alleged that Brittany Murphy had an incestuous relationship with her mother, and it was up to Brittany to support her financially. It was rumored that Brittany, her husband Simon, and Brittany's mother all slept together in the same bed before they died. Heather Locklear was born into a Disney family. Her mother was a Disney executive and abuser. Heather married Richie Sambora of Bon Jovi and had a daughter, Ava. They got divorced when Sambora allegedly learned of the incestual relationship Heather started with her daughter when she was only 4. It was rumored that Heather was sleeping with Charlie Sheen, and to please Charlie, Locklear would include a 4-year-old Ava in their sex sessions. It was around the same time Denise Richard filed for divorce from Charlie after discovering child porn on his computer. Richie Sambora and Denise Richard started dating right after their divorces. Perhaps they had a sad and tragic event that brought them together. Heather was awarded joint custody after a devastating battle with Richie, but was arrested for choking her mother out thereafter. Drew Barrymore was born into the famous Barrymore acting family in the 70s. Her godfather is Steven Spielberg. Before we go farther into Drew's creepy past, let's talk about Spielberg for a second. In 2013, actor Crispin Glover released an essay called, What Is It? He wanted the reader to ponder why Spielberg's movies were generally centered around young kids and mentioned Michael Jackson, that they could possibly share the same love for little boys. Spielberg's adopted daughter, Michaela, spoke out about her childhood sexual abuse. She said she was surrounded by predators, groomed, and abused her whole childhood. Michaela is now a porn star, suffers from alcoholism and eating disorders. This is Michaela with her fiance in 2020. He is 30 years her senior. Drew Barrymore got drunk for the first time when she was only 8 years old and did drugs with her parents. Drew and her mother used to frequent Studio 54, snorting cocaine and watched adults having sex. When Drew was 14, her mother went to rehab. Drew emancipated from her parents and moved in with David Crosby. She went on to pose nude for Interview magazine at the age of 16 and Playboy, and has been married 3 times. Jada Pinkett Smith revealed that her grandmother taught her how to give herself multiple orgasms when she was only 9 years old. Her daughter Willow and mother were sitting with her during this revelation. I can only speculate these behaviors were passed down. Mariel Hemingway is best known for her role in Woody Allen's film Manhattan, for which she was nominated an Academy Award when she was only 16 years old. In her book, Out Came the Sun, Mariel described her time in Paris while filming the movie and what it was like to date Woody Allen. She was the granddaughter of legendary author Ernest Hemingway, who shot himself at the age of 61. In the documentary Running from Crazy, she revealed that her father, Jack Hemingway, sexually abused her sisters for years, and that he too was molested. The Hemingways are just another generational incest family. Her sister, Margot Hemingway, a supermodel, was eventually diagnosed as bipolar schizophrenic and committed suicide at the age of 42.
That is some crazy. My mouth is dropping on all these. I mean, jeez Louise.
Alright, so this is The Villages. It's a retirement community located in Central Florida. Has over 150,000 retired individuals. They seem to enjoy dancing and drinking and having a good time. Look like they even got a little Chilean squad, honey. I don't know. But everyone owns a golf cart because it's a golfing community as well. And allegedly they were attaching these loofahs to their golf carts to communicate with one another what type of sex they were into. They have a color coding system. They would link up, have orgies, and have a gay old time. Oh, and they have a high rate of STDs.
What is these old people doing down in Florida, y'all? Like, I don't know. I don't really know.
Girl, I had made a video about this already. So
hold on, let's go into this.
So a lot of y'all know me already, and if you do not, I'm Nisha, and I made this TikTok for a reason. I haven't really been posting about this, but I'm about to, because I'm fed the fuck up. I'm tired of holding it in. I feel like I'm going to explode, and I'm tired of people playing with me and my kid. So with that being said, Kenny Dwayne Carter, he's a rapist. He's my abuser. He's my daughter's abuser. He's his sister abuser. He's his cousin abuser. And all the other women out there that haven't stepped up, he's your abuser as well. So if I take you back a little bit, I was 10 years old when I met him, okay? 10 years old. At that point in time, I did not know that I was getting groomed. I did not know that he was my abuser. I had no clue. The dude was just buying me stuff and doing this and doing that and look like little shit like that. I want to say it's called Stockholm Syndrome. I hope I'm saying it right, but if I'm not, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I mean. That means the fact that when you are with a person and, you know, he's treating you bad, he's abusing you, he's playing mind games on you, but you think you love him, but you really don't love him. You don't know what love is for real. They got you wrapped up. I can't explain it. I'ma just tell you that I got diagnosed with that. I ended up finding out that it really wasn't love. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm going at with this shit? It was all just a part of his sick, twisted fucking mind to manipulate a child into thinking that they're in a relationship. And a lot of us fall for that. A lot of us go through the same exact thing. And I want y'all to know it's not your fault. Because it's not. Like, we all go through, some of us, I don't know. But I know people that have been through it and they're still in denial. And I don't know, I just hope that someday y'all can grow enough courage to actually talk about your story. So like I said, I was 10 years old when I met him, and he is now my daughter's abuser. So at 5, he sexually abused my child. I walked in, okay? I walked in on it, and I had to stab him 6 times for him to get the fuck off of my child. Like, seriously. And then after this, I went through his phone. I went to get it from the jail. I went through the phone. I found out that he's his sister abuser. He's his cousin abuser. And so many other fucking women. And I'm just like, this is crazy. So I reported that to his family. His family blocked me. Okay? I got blocked. And they was telling me before I got blocked that there was no way that he did this to my daughter. He wouldn't have did this. He wouldn't have did that. You're just lying. DNA don't lie, baby. My eyes didn't lie, baby.
This is crazy.
Girl, I had made a video about this already, so you just gonna have to go look for it. But long story short, I want to talk about this real quick. Today I felt the need to, I wanted to reach out to this girl. Years has passed, and I wanted to see if she was ready to talk about her story. And she didn't respond, and I knew that, so I messaged the mother on some real shit. I'm ready to bring everybody down. Ain't even gonna lie to you.
So she was just displaying the text messages, but I'm once again speechless, but validated in the stabbing.
And if you do, get ready with me while I tell you the time I almost got jumped because of my homegirl for being trans. It's the beginning of summer in 2020 or whatever, and girl, I had, homegirls or whatever, and y'all, I wanted to go to my homegirl's house, and I wanted to go have fun or whatever, because she had a bottle. So she had a bottle, and I went over to her house or whatever, and, we got tipsy or whatever, get into the dragness or whatever, and while in the midst of, we get done sipping or whatever, she want to sit over here and call these dudes over. She called these dudes over or whatever, and girl, they looking fine or whatever, right? It's 3 of them or whatever. Mind you, only one of them dudes knew I was trans out of the whole group. So y'all, they come over or whatever, and they're like, so what y'all on or whatever, right? So I decided I want to pick the light skin or whatever because he's the only one who knew I was trans or whatever. So I give him that washing machine treatment or whatever, and I finish him off or whatever. And so when I get done, all I smell is Gaga, and I'm looking around, and girl, guess what? My homegirl done doo-doo on this boy or whatever, child. So the other two dudes that she was with or whatever, I was just like, oh my God, they over here just, flipping and flopping all over the place like, oh my God. So girl, the dude who ain't get doo-doo on or whatever, he's like looking at me like with the stunned face or whatever. Cause I done gave old boy the washing machine treatment or whatever. But gag, the dark skin ain't know I was trans. So in the midst of it, I'm looking at him and, we giving each other the eye or whatever. Girl, I give him the washing machine treatment too or whatever. And girl, in the midst of it, her mama pulled up. They jump out the window or whatever because, nobody's trying to get caught in the act or whatever, right? And they go on about their business or whatever, right? And that's just that night. So in the morning, we had to go see them again or whatever because my other homegirl, she was trying to, get some or whatever too or whatever, right? But y'all, I don't know if y'all know, dudes be riding 5 deep up in the car or whatever, like 20 deep up in the car. So girl, they pull up to this park or whatever where we tell them to pull up at, right? And girl, so they get out the car and they like, I want homegirl with the braids or whatever. I'm like, uh-oh. So girl, my homegirl's getting annoyed or whatever, and she's just like getting an attitude. They come sit by us and they trying to talk to us. And she's mumbling under her breath and we both trying to hear her or whatever, right? She ended up saying, that's why you got your thing sucked by a dude. The whole table is looking at me, and I immediately start running or whatever, right? Because y'all not gonna catch me. And I'm running, girl, and the dude behind me, he trying to tackle me. Baby, I'm a runner. I'm a track star. And girl, I dipped to her house. And girl, some things went on. Follow for part 2.
That story took a turn. Needless to say, I don't have the part 2, but he's alive. That story took a turn. I'm speechless. The boo-boo, the washing machine, all of it.
Best interview.
When's your birthday and zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
This is Zoe, Florida, 26. He's a rapper, no kids. Capricorn. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for something big. Solid, something big, something solid, something loyal. Hygiene up to date.
Hygiene up to date. What's some deal breakers?
Hoish ways.
Hoish ways. Give me an example of hoish ways.
Fucking my cousin, fucking my uncle, fucking my daddy, fucking my homeboys, in the streets, a drunk addict.
Whoa, you dated girls that slept with your family members?
Yeah.
Well, was you dating them first?
Yeah.
How did I end up with your family members?
I got locked up. I went away, came back out. Miami is small.
And so was you mad at your family members for sleeping with your girl?
Because in the Bible, everybody shared with each other. So I wasn't mad. I was looking for something else. I was looking to go hunt her sister or her mom.
So now you don't want that anymore, though?
Nah, I changed. I'm trying to better myself.
Okay, so what's some other deal breakers?
What you mean, like, other deal? I told you.
That's it? There's no more?
Oh, I said hygiene, no hoish ways, no, you gotta take care of your kids. There's a lot of females out here don't take care of their kids. They leave their kids to anybody, or they fuck in front of their kids. I don't want nobody fucking in front of your kids. If you gotta fuck in front of your kids, I don't want you.
Ooh, child. Who are these women you keep running into that do all these things?
Miami, Broward County, and Palm Beach.
So there's women that try to have sex with you in front of their children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a rightfully so deal breaker. Are there any more?
And you gotta take care of your kids.
Okay, you said that. You gotta take care of kids. So you don't mind if she has kids?
Nah.
Okay. Do you want kids yourself?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm been ready to nut and something.
What's the age range you would date?
20 to 50.
You will go all the way to 50. You're 26 years old.
Yes, I'll go to 50.
Tell me why you want to date a woman that could be your mom.
Cause she can teach. We both can teach each other something.
What can you teach her, and what can she teach you?
She can teach me. Well, she was in this world before me, so it's a lot that she know that I don't know.
So what can you teach her?
I'm in the street, so it's a lot she don't know that I know. And plus, I'm a young whippersnapper.
You're a young whippersnapper?
Whippersnapper. Like, I slang straight wood, and older women love that.
You said you was a rapper. I dare to ask this. Give me 20 seconds.
What you mean?
20 seconds of you rapping.
Well, I'm not that type of rapper. I'm a dance rapper. Like, I rap and dance. Like, it's
okay, so give me 20 seconds of you rapping.
So you want me to perform for you? That's what you said.
I just want you to rap for 20 seconds.
All right.
I'm not asking you to dance.
All right, I'm holding the phone off for the rap. You ready? I got it. Well, since I said I wanted a big girl, I'm finna do this little rap song that I made for big girls. Ooh, yeah, I'll say, ooh, I told her. Yeah, I told her. Listen, big bitch. Big girl, I just don't get it. How you enjoy being fat. I know you smell the chicken with the fries in the back. You don't believe in diet. You say they're all lies. Fed at your walk, you soaking around and stole my chili fries. If it was your man, big girl, you don't worry about eating food. I be coming home, feeding you every night. You eating so right. You the type of woman that eat big things. Half of a chicken or whole chicken wing. You bigger than a star. I just wanna show you up. Girl, you is a big bitch. Girl, you need to stop it. Girl, you might overdose off grandma cookies. That was good enough. Man, I'm sexy, Kendra. Look at me. Look at me.
Yo, we go right into the Kendra cam. You just ready to do the Kendra cam.
I'm a lit young nigga with good energy. People should want a nigga with good energy. You hear me? And I believe in God. I'm a blessed young man. You hear me?
He's a child. So okay, let's continue. So you say you don't want a woman that looks big, right?
No, I don't want a woman that's big. No,
okay.
I want a big girl, but not big, like paper plate, cardboard box, bump bed rail, Play-Doh. I don't want no big shit like that. Rolls on rolls, slice of pizza. No.
So you just want a woman that is medium, maybe? Small?
Like Hot Pocket. Toaster strudel.
Oh, child. What? Does the woman gotta make a certain amount of money?
Nah, I don't worry about the wrong money. I gotta worry about my money. You hear me?
Do you make money as a rapper?
Yeah, I do shows.
You do shows?
Yes. I come on radio. I do shows.
Okay, they're telling me you're a dancer. You a dancer?
I dance too. I'm the best dancer in Florida. You can just put it like that.
I'm nervous. Do I ask you to dance? I'm actually scared to ask you to dance.
Oh no, I know how to dance for real now. Just chill. Although I got to real deal dance now.
Okay, give me 20 seconds. They're telling me you're a dancer.
Give you 20 seconds? Like, what you want me to do? You know about Uncle Al?
Just keep your clothes on. Keep your clothes on.
You know about Uncle Al?
I do not know your Uncle Al.
Captain coming. You don't know about Uncle Al? Jam Hunt?
Why would I know him?
He's famous, a famous rapper from Miami.
I live in Chicago.
So that's Uncle Al. You don't know about the one that used to you don't know about Uncle Al?
so like I have his number.
Oh, you want something though? I got a dance called a cripple walk.
Listen, this is your only chance. I'm gonna move on. Do you want to show me the dance or not?
I'm gonna do it for you. Give me a minute. I'm gonna do it for you right now.
To seal in moisture. Sarah
I'm gonna do it for you right now.
No music. No, wait, hold on. No music, because I can get flagged. So no music. You can't play music on Facebook.
You said no music?
No music, because you can't play music. My live will get flagged.
All right, so I'm gonna just do the walk for you.
Do the music in your head.
It's my dance now. You ready?
Y'all asked for this. Go ahead, Zoe. Oh, God.
Thank you so much. I hope I find.
Y'all, if y'all want to see this dude do this crazy dance, it's Kendra G. And Kendra, though, how you don't know cat be coming, cat be coming, cat be coming, cat be coming, ride, slide, dun. Like, that's Uncle Luke, all them people. I at least know that, but that guy was definitely a character. Miami, what is going on in Miami? Between the women and the men is tough on the floor up down there. I don't know if it's the Haitians. I don't know what is happening. The Geechees. It's some weird. It's like Miami, between people eating people's faces off of Miami is a very interesting place. And that's just touching on the black people. We ain't even got to the other people. Like, it's just crazy down there. Y'all be safe. Luckily we ended it on some funny notes. Hopefully that brought smile, laugh, something. It definitely made me laugh. And you know, like I said, guys, try to find happiness in every day and be kind and gentle to yourself. Is it in yet? It's signing off.